Painful Wisdom Day 30. I've been doing research for my new YouTube video, for the video that's going to come out next week on the meaning of life and how to find your purpose, the actual way how to find it. And spoiler alert, it's actually not really easy, and some people will sadly never be able to find theirs if they don't commit to finding it, which is, I think, a little bit annoying for some people to find out. And I was going through the philosophy and neuroscience, but especially about the philosophy, going through Aristotle, learning about Nicomachean ethics and his way of living a good life, Eudaimonia, the state of a flourishing life. That it's just so crazy. It's like we have philosophers that 2,000 years ago, over 2,000 years ago, have already discovered how we should live good lives. Why am I saying this? Because if I look at the parallels from how I would define a good life based on research of neuroscience and psychology, and how philosophers, especially like Aristotle, viewed it back then, it's very fucking similar. Yes, the mechanisms are a little bit different because, with the science nowadays, we can make different or a little bit more sophisticated explanations, but essentially it's very similar. And I'm not going to go that much into detail what exactly a good life is or how exactly you feel purposeful. That's going to be something for the bigger YouTube video next week on the other channel. It just amazes me how about 2,000 years ago, we've already figured out how to live a good life. And now the majority of people are depressed or, struggling to find the meaning of life, and people are just so unhappy. How the hell have we come to this? We had 2,000 years to figure out how to enhance the principles that were already learned and how to, add on to the knowledge that we've already discovered and how to make life even better. How to add on to the philosophy that was already created all these years ago. We had so many years, and we failed mainly because of the current systems that are in place or the systems that were in place back then, people's greed, and sheer stupidity and laziness. It's just so weird. We could all live... No, we cannot all live in peace. I do understand that there are some discrepancies between us, and there will always be conflict between us as humans. But the overall quality of life could be so much better amongst society, but it's not. It's not. And yet, when I look at literature that goes back thousands of years ago, I'm reading stuff that I would still agree with today on, how to live a meaningful life, how to be more happy, how to have purpose. We have gone in such a wrong direction because we've labeled money, plastic chicks, and extreme fast cars as the only valuable items that somebody can possess. The funny thing is, Aristotle defined things like friends and status and money as usable tools to be in a more flourishing state of life, but not as the end goal themselves. And yet we see these materialistic things as the end goal. What if the end goal is being in a flourishing state? What if the end goal is being so good in your skill that you were able to help so many people, and yourself, of course? And I think deep down we all want this, but it's been totally distorted. Mainly because of false narratives all around, social media frying our brains, not making us able to make reasonable assessments and actually make accurate predictions about where we want to be in life. It's just, wow. We're screwed, and it shows. And the solution to a lot of our problems have already been solved thousands of years ago, and yet we still fail. Man.